So Biden, on his final day of being president, does the sketchiest thing of all time. He starts pardoning people. You get a pardon, you get a pardon. He was like Oprah giving out cars. It was actually insane. And Trump has something, his response to it. So to Speaker Mike Johnson, a lot of people are vocalizing their thoughts on this, and it's pretty crazy, this last stitch effort. The Fauci one actually blew my mind. But before we get into the story, I want to remind you guys to subscribe to Resist Mainstream, because it assures YouTube that you're enjoying our channel, and in turn it will continually show up in your feed and it'll push it out to more people. I'm Titus. Let's get into this. Trump seems to think Biden made an unfortunate last-minute mistake by pardoning his family, but not himself. In an explosive Oval Office interview with Fox News Sean Hannity, President Donald Trump delivered a stark message about Joe Biden's pardon decision, suggesting the former president may have made a critical oversight by not pardoning himself before leaving office. During the wide-ranging conversation, Trump addressed Biden's recent wave of preemptive pardons, which extended to family members, January 6th committee members, and key political figures. We're gonna play a clip of Trump saying that so you guys can see. It's hilarious.
This guy went around giving everybody pardons. And you know, the funny thing, maybe the sad thing, is he didn't give himself a pardon. And if you look at it, it all had to do with him.
It's not funny. He gave everyone a pardon but himself. I guess he just must have forgot. But it's, you know, that's a trend for Biden these days. He never knows where he's at or what he's doing. The statement comes amid heightened political tensions, with Trump having faced 4 criminal cases since leaving office in 2021. Trump maintains that Biden's Justice Department was weaponized against him and fellow Republicans, despite the department's mandate to operate independent from White House influence. Trump revealed that during his first term, he rejected advice to issue broad pardons. I was given the option. They said, "Sir, would you like to pardon everybody, including yourself?" I said, "I'm not going to pardon anybody. We didn't do anything wrong." Trump stated, and isn't that interesting that Trump said, "I will not pardon myself. I didn't do anything wrong." And I guess Biden didn't either. But also Biden's on the brink of mental collapse, so that's not surprising. But he said he noted that his decision led to consequences for his allies, with several facing legal challenges and imprisonment. So we're gonna play another clip of him communicating that portion as well, so stay tuned.
He actually did these crimes. Now, I'm not looking for anything to happen to this guy. He wouldn't know the difference. I mean, I don't think he even knows the difference. She goes, "We are." That's like, there'll be no revenge. No revenge. Does everybody agree? No revenge. No revenge.
I think this just shows that Trump supporters are more unhinged than he is, because he said, "No revenge. We're going to be peaceful. No revenge, guys. No revenge. Right, guys? Right, guys? No revenge." They go, "I can't say that I agree." They don't like that. They want to. And I understand wanting retribution for the way that he was treated and the way we were treated. But I think Trump has the right idea. We won. Our revenge is victory. We won. The country voted for Trump. And I think his cabinet picks are going to be selected. So that's a dub. That's our revenge. It says the Daily Mail reported that among those affected were Steve Bannon and Peter Navarro, both of whom served prison terms for contempt of Congress. And this is the people that they were alluding earlier that like Trump faced all these legal issues as well as a lot of people involved with him. And those are the guys. Bannon, Trump's former political strategist, completed a 4-month sentence just before the 2024 election after defying a subpoena related to the January 6th Capitol attack investigation. The imprisonment marked a significant moment in the ongoing political fallout from the events of January 6th. Navarro's case proved particularly noteworthy as he became the first former Trump White House official to be imprisoned for contempt of Congress. His 4-month incarceration, which concluded in July, highlighted the serious consequences faced by those who refused to comply with congressional investigations. Before departing the White House, Trump did exercise his pardon power, selectively granting clemency to several close associates. These included Roger Stone, Paul Manafort, and Charles Kushner, the father of Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, according to the Daily Mail. These pardons sparked considerable debate at the time, but pale in comparison to the scope of Biden's recent actions. And isn't that crazy? Because Biden pardoning all these people, Fauci is a crazy pardon. It's all, why are you pardoning him? I thought everything that he did, that he mandated, that he pushed, that he pressured and vilified us for was all justified because we were trusting the science, because he cared about people. If you don't care, if you're not 6 feet away, you don't care. I thought that he was this beacon of hope, this hero in the time of crisis. Why would you need to pardon him? Now you got people asking, what did I do to myself? What did I put in my body? Because I was told that was a thing to do. Terrifying thought. Terrifying. Yeah, we don't need to seek revenge. That's not something that needs to be done. I'm not on board with the whole secret revenge. Like, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that one bit. Because of the recent pardons that were issued by Biden, it's drawn intense scrutiny from House Republicans, with Speaker Mike Johnson announcing plans for a comprehensive investigation. And so I'll play that clip of him talking about what they're going to do or what they're looking into, because it is sketchy. All these last minute pardons, I am like, what is going on here?
Mr. Speaker, to potentially have any type of congressional action on the pardons that President Biden issued over the last couple of days?
It was shocking. I mean, it was shocking what President Biden did on the way out, pardoning his family for more than a decade of whatever activity, any nonviolent offenses. It was breathtaking to us. I don't think that's anything like that's ever been anticipated. And by the way, go look at the tape. 4 years ago, when it was just implied that President Trump might do something similar, they were apoplectic. Joe Biden himself, Adam Schiff, Chuck Schumer. Roll the tape. They all said that would be crazy and unconscionable, and now they're cheering it along. To us, it is disgusting. To us, it probably proves the point, the suspicion that, they call it the Biden crime family. If they weren't the crime family, why do they need pardons, right? Look, there's a lot of attention that's going to be paid to this, and I think that is appropriate, and we will be looking at it as well. So, yeah.
He said if they're not the crime family, why would they need pardons? And that's a bar. Why do they need pardons? Super suspect, super sketchy. The Fauci one, that's all of them are crazy. Giving them multiple years off for things they may or may not have done. Like, nobody is necessarily looking in their direction. Oh, well, no, Biden just knows because Trump is so full of hate and hates him so much that he's going to come at him regardless of whether or not he did anything or proved anything. Or maybe, if anything, it's because you attacked him so heavily during this election cycle when you knew he didn't do anything. But we already have a historical context for Trump's behavior post-winning elections. And lock her up was a massive theme in 2016, 2015, 2016. And guess what didn't happen? Guess what didn't happen? Trump didn't lock her up. Didn't do anything. Some people were pissed about it. So you don't have any actual reasoning for thinking that that was a problem or something to be worried about. I just can't stand the left and the hypocrisy and their lies. It's just ridiculous. And there is issues on the right as well. I will not act like as if we're perfect. We're not. But oh man, that blows my mind. You don't get to just give him a pass because Trump was gonna. No, he wasn't. Trump wasn't gonna do anything. Pardons covered an unprecedented range of individuals, including Biden's siblings and their spouses, former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff Mark Milley, Senator Adam Schiff, and Dr. Anthony Fauci. Ugh. Fauci's inclusion in the pardon list has particularly energized conservative critics who have long criticized his role in shaping COVID-19 policies during both the Trump and Biden administrations. His guidance on lockdowns and other preventative measures became a lightning rod for controversy among right-wing politicians and media figures. The House investigation into Biden's pardons promises to be particularly significant, given that some of those pardoned, including members of the House Select January 6th Committee, continue to serve in Congress, while former Republican committee members Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger are no longer in office. Several Democratic members remain active in the House, potentially setting up complex political dynamics as the investigation unfolds. I don't see how we can give Fauci a pass there. And I'm so grateful to Trump for removing the security detail from him because he doesn't deserve that. Man out here, potentially possible if there's an investigation and there's evidence brought forth other than the clear evidence that we all know. Fauci should not have been pardoned. If he did something wrong, he should face the consequences of that. That was evil of Biden to do. And I'm glad Trump's calling it out. I'm glad they're doing an investigation, and hopefully the investigation, I don't know how that works if you can unpardon people if the investigation proves to be faulty, or not faulty, the investigation, but they're pardoning based off intentions that were with knowledge of how evil these people may be. I don't know how it works, but I hope something is done, and it's done quick. It's done fast, quickly. Done so quickly. So quickly. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to comment down your thoughts below. I want to know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.